So, as you can see, I got the chains back in my axle, which can only mean one thing.
My weld job didn't work. Thought it would work preheating, welding, post-heating, because it was high carbon, nice slow cool, and it turns out it didn't work. I started doing some research because believe it or not, I have a degree in welding, so I should know how to do this shit.
The research I was doing more or less said, don't weld it. It's a stupid idea, it doesn't work, it's a huge process, but there's always more than one way of doing things, and if I can find it, there's one that is welded on here, so obviously it's possible. It might not be done the right way, it might not be metallurgically correct, or from the quote-unquote educated person's view, the right way to do things, but it fucking works. That's really all that matters. Oh, here it is. This one. Right there. You can't really see it, but it's welded. It's been welded for a while now. I don't know if that spot probably doesn't have as much stress. Maybe it does. It should probably have about the same amount of stress. I don't know. It sits on a bunch of the leaf springs right in the center there. This is my brake on the other side is about here. So there isn't as much support underneath. But either way, I'll have to try to weld it again. Maybe I'll use 6011 or 6010 or a nickel rod. I won't preheat and post-heat it. Maybe pull a little too slowly. But for now, I got one chain. It's still tight. It's pulling forward. And one chain back here pulling backwards on this axle tube. From tube to tube. That way it locks it in place. Last time when I used a chain, I was just pulling it forward, and it ended up, when the load started to get empty, the tire kept going forward, which is no good, dude. Because if it goes too far forward, then instead of the tires right here touching, because it's going backwards, the tires on the other side would be touching, because essentially that tire is going backwards. It's cocked. So I locked it in place, that way nothing would move, and I can get this stuff spread on the ground before it rains. That way when the rain comes, it washes in. Now I got it up to 4 inches because, I don't know, putting a little extra on. The good ground will absorb it. Not so good ground, hopefully it absorbs as much as possible, but we're running out. I'm pretty sure this is the last load of dry fertilizer we're going to get for a while, probably the last for the year, because we got a bunch of liquid fertilizer that really should be spread. So I'm trying to get this in all on the good ground. Everything that we've cut and baled the past couple of days, everything is stacked. I can, but I really shouldn't be spreading fertilizer on property that has bales sitting in the middle of the field, because then there's spots where it's got no fertilizer and I'm essentially just wasting it, piling up in one spot. So that's what I'm up to today. Hopefully I don't break anything else. Seems like things are breaking a lot lately, but it is what it is. The chains are getting me by. We'll get this on today. The rain will wash it in, and we should have a good second cut, because we're feeding it before it's really growing. That way when it does start growing a lot, it has the nutrients to kind of be nice and thick, tall, and we get as much tonnage off as possible.